Yay for internet problems. Um, yeah. You guys didn't miss much. Just me tripping balls as things started adding on me. And as I ran off in that direction, spamming heals as I watched a bunch of stuff slipping through my connection going down and popping up over here because it was like, oh yeah, by the way, you're being impacted by this now, by that now, and yeah, it was a mess. But I'm alive, I'm back. What I want to do though is go over here and save the 27 minutes that started to record. There we go. Yeah. And that is one of the major reasons, well, not really, partially in the last few days. That is one of the major reasons why I am sometimes forced to cut the videos into weird time chunks. Internet issues. Okay, so yeah, you pretty much ran around here. And this place was weird in that things are 2 dots, but you kind of wanted extra people. Because, I don't know if it was way back when game mechanics were a little bit over the top of my head, but a lot of the times you pulled half of that group, and well, technically they're 2 dots. I wasn't all in good armor yet, so that was simply too much at one time. I want to say these are clickable, but see this thing right here? Mushrooms are clickable, and they were only at certain places. There was other clicky things in there that you had to get, and you spent a while going from mushroom to mushroom because it took a while for things to respawn. So it was literally faster to go and kill something at another one of these little fairy rings and then collect the item than it was for you to sit there and wait. And that's keeping in mind that you were usually in a group, so all those people clicking on the one item, you were in for a long wait. If you were lucky, there were, and it usually happened, there were people around in the zone and they were killing things and doing their own little things. So you actually could kind of just run in there and snag an update or two while everybody else was getting quest updates for something totally different. And you became adept at just circling this little basin round and round and round, looking for your mushrooms to be growing back, looking for an open spot where somebody had just killed something. But yeah. Whoa, somebody. I see people. They have a pink dragon. Relax. Okay. I'll probably remember on the way down, but there was this path down here. Oh look. These things are clickable and for a quest. I remember clicking and picking up so many things for the quest in this zone that well, general area, but It's hard to say, oh, I remember that. I remember a lot of things I could pick. And there's a dungeon, I think, at the end of this place. But yeah, this is more rocky than I remember. To be honest. Which is a bad phrase. You say to be honest to something, it implies that at other times you're not honest. Cart going on. Somebody got stuck. This game had some interesting visuals, I'll give it that. Just seeing the scenery makes you think, wow, they spent all this time making this world look like this, and having intricate waterfalls, and got the stones over here, got the pieces of logs over here. Why in the world are there so many bugs? Well, for the most part, people doing this probably didn't work on the code. Although that is actually not true from, well, people that worked on one thing actually had multiple hats. From the way I hear the devs tell about it back in the day when they were building this, a lot of the people had their own little areas that they worked on, which is why certain things kind of feel disjointed. Instead of one person working on a particular theme, you sometimes had multiple people saying, oh, you're doing it like this, and to speed things up, they would throw in and lend a hand to get things working right. So you can probably find mention of devs saying, okay, this zone over here was mine. I did it to help out so and so while they were working on this. Oh shit. Woo! I thought I was gonna go through the floor. Oh. Back up. Shit. God damn you. And I'm stuck in these fucking rapids. Slowly move. I'm like trying to look above me, and it made me press into the wall in such a stupid way that I went through it again. Where I'm going, I'm actually kind of lost at the moment. It's up there. I remember going across a bridge after I took a path, but I didn't realize that you didn't take this path. So I'm almost 100% certain that I never came down here. This is such a random direction. I don't know if I would come this way. $33 dots. That would probably see me. God damn it. Yep. Yeah, once it hits 15, it saw me. The distance. That was one thing that this was good for. If you knew a level of something, you could generally, go to a single mob and say, okay, this is level 28, and you target it, and you'd creep. I forget the units of measurement here, but you'd creep 1 foot closer at a time. So you keep going until it starts going down, 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 and then you'd figure out at what point, by the number, everything that it started aggroing you. And you would use that number by saying, okay, it aggroes at, it's a level 30, it aggroes at 25. So I'm gonna run around here and creep and make sure that the closest I get is 26. And then at 26, I'll try and slide around it a little bit more, and you'd be crawling around the rocks, crawling around the mountains, trying to keep your distance while going around something, because you knew the exact number at which it would aggro. And it was slightly cheesy, but ooh. If you think about it, it is actually should be a thing. Telling distance in game, I've never found to be easy. So the fact that there is actually a distance meter, that's actually not bad. In real life, you could probably tell your distance a little bit better. And I guess if you want to argue the point, you probably could tell the difference in game if you got used to it. But not as easy, I don't think. But yeah. I forgot or didn't notice, or they put that up there. I'm going to fly up here and check out the little floaty islands, because I've pretty much worn out my searching of this area. Well, without chunking, that is. I want to stay within this chunk until I finish everything, and then I'll move on to the next one. I'll probably go to the city, because that'll finish literally. It'll finish literally this whole, except for this one, whole section right here. And then I can move on to either this way or a different way. Probably the wardship of the Sleeping Moon, more than likely. After the city. Up and away. And that makes me wonder if there was a person coming up here that we saw flying around the pink dragon. What's up? Guardian of Kaon. Maybe this was always here. They are low level. And this might be a portal. That's pretty crazy. It has a little landing pad. A thing that goes down. And it's slightly spinning, so that's getting me slightly dizzy. What is this? Ashby. Hi. Ah! This looks familiar. Oh, hello. Oh, well, hello there. Listen to what Ashby has to say. Speak to Ashby and hear what he has to say. Why not? It's rather chilly up here, isn't it? Who are you and how are you even talking to me? But you certainly have no problem being rude to complete strangers now, do you? Besides, I haven't a clue as to why you are in such a hurry. It's not as if you have many places to go from here. Maybe you should take a walk around my little island and get back to me when you find yourself to be bored. Alright, I'm sorry. I would just like to know what's going on. Oh, I can tell you exactly what is going on. You're on a small floating rock 200 meters above roaring rapids, all the while being rude to a talking cat who is your best chance of getting back to Telon in an unflattened state. Do you feel better now? I'm beginning to think I'd rather take my chances with the river. Oh yes, brilliant idea! But I doubt you'd be falling long enough for me to find anyone who cares. Okay, this is ridiculous. Are you going to help me or not? Fine, fine. On to the business of things. As you may have noticed, those who were previously helping did not know much about Kaon portals as they claimed. My mistress has been observing you as you have fought your way through the Lyceum. She is very interested in recruiting your help. If you are interested, just say the word, I'll get us off this rock. If you're not interested, well, good luck getting down. Excellent. My mistress will be very pleased. I just wish I could say the same for myself. Let's be on our way. Oh! This is the Fallen Lyceum. This is actually up on the rock. You could actually see a little building here. I did not ever go in here. This place we never partied at because, well, around this level people quit. Or they're starting to quit. Eye in the sky. Okay. Galdred is currently the headmaster in charge of the Lyceum. He is by far the most powerful of all the wizards. Headmasters. Wizards of a different name. Some say that his power is so great that he can move people through the air with nothing but a thought. I just want to point out that Ashby ported me down here. So I'm already suspecting things. The piddly XP that I'm getting is actually making me laugh. I'm probably gonna get out of here, but let's actually see what happens. Oh, okay, they kind of ported me all over the place. That is cool. Hey, look. Ah, beating death. Whoa. Technically I am in a building, it seems. And I say that because I cannot mount. Ah. This isn't good. And by isn't good, it means I'm going to die trying to get out of here. I'm not exactly sure where the entrance is. And if I'm not sure where the entrance is, no way in hell am I going to get out. Even if I try and zerg my way out. Of course, they follow the roads. Well, in dungeons, roads? Didn't particular matter. Oh, this is brutal. Can you send me out? E something no, okay. That should be send me to left. Isn't good. Well, on the lighter side, I am actually being sent to different parts that I can at least show off. Those are dead ends. I'm not even gonna bother trying to go into them. Okay. There's stuff down there. I think these are blocked off, so it would do me no good to jump off here. What I can tell. And this is probably the main area. But okay, either go northwest, which I don't think is the exit, or march Don't want to hug walls too much because may actually find something I don't want to. Away from the forest guardian. Back. 30. 9. 30. I can at least go to 29, I know that. Siren of Kaon. Oh fuck. That's not gonna work. Okay, to actually checking something now. 31. 31. The reason why I'm clicking that is usually things will actually. Ooh, what is this? That's a clicky. So it's used for in here something. I want to go over here, but that actually looks like the. Is that it right there? Please tell me that's it. Oh, look. Yeah, I'm gonna bump it into that. Or not. There should be a vaguely easy way out. And these look like the places I was getting ported to. But I wish I could actually. Okay, nice knowing you guys. Yeah, something's after me. Molten Golem. Fuck me. Okay, now all the things are on me. I think that was the exit. Shit. Okay, so that was here. We're going to actually fly back up there because, well, the floating area. Kind of want to see. Oh. How did I miss the... That's why this branched off and kept going that way. This one went this way. And you ended up back over here. And here's another one of those crazy little dudes.
You look important. What do you do?
Oh, he's the boot guy. And this is how you got across normally. I remember going across this. Slow use crossing or something. Okay. And this is a place I believe it ported me in. I'm more than likely gonna go back there, but hover around the outside and see what happens. But I want to see what this is. Yeah, that's a lot of 4-dot things. Go down. Not really a whole lot of things here. Fly up. Well, run up. Sorry. Things in twos. Augur of Kaon. This stuff. Oculus of Kaon. House, please don't drop me on my face. That's a lot of stuff. I'll point that out. That opened. But for the moment, we're going to look and do a flyby. I don't accidentally run into something. And there's another one there. That guy. Yeah, unless this is clicky, I don't see a point of why you could come over there. More than likely it's used for something, but it's one of those good luck trying to figure it out. I don't see any doors down there. Okay. We're going to try and be sneaky. You have entered an area with a strong magical barrier. Okay, they don't like me, and I managed to open the door. Sort of see something on a platform in there. And it closes. Yeah. That's that place. This is an area where if I was 50, I may try and come in here. Well, 55. I could possibly try. But, fortunately I'm not. So, boo to that. Right. Lightbringer's Beacon. Okay, let's see. Where is the entrance? Because why not? Actually, we can cheat. Just go to the top. Rivals in death. Let's see. He will give me bracers. Of my choice. because he's weirded out that he has a zombie that's as observed as I am. See. And that is somebody in there. Whee! Okay. We are done with this area. At least this side of the chunk. We're gonna go look through here. Hopefully not get dropped on our heads into the middle of the place again. Following NPCs generally is bad. Because they tend to port you places that you can't really get out of easily. But I will say, that was my own fault, so... the fact that I got caught being stupid, can't really say too much about it. Okay, when you were doing quests for this place over here, the retreat, you tended to actually come over here because you ran out of the fairy rings that you needed. If there was people there, I had to leave because you ended up stepping on each other's mobs and you weren't going to get your updates very fast. So you came across the ways and started hitting these ones over here. The name. Yep. Cannot write them out in this area. This is something that actually, okay. See if it does it. Yep. A lot of zones were like this. That might look weird, but if you're flying over CIS, Stadium Sanctum, it used to warn you. I want to say it warned you before you got a little bit further in, and then it kicked you off like that, and that was everywhere. It appears they removed it because I was flying around there before, but the fact that there are so many open air dungeons in this game made it a little bit hard to actually fly once they put in the temporary flying mounts, because anywhere you tried to fly it was telling you it's about to kick you off because of the flight restrictions. But this is slightly getting to end game, so I can kind of see why they did it. But yeah. This is the entrance to the place. Oh shit. I want to say in a party or maybe solo, I once killed one of those things. That might sound like I'm trying to say it's an accomplishment, but no. It was a pain in the ass to do, and there's a whole row of the damn things. So I'm just pointing out the fact that it was stupid to try and go in there solo. I'm sure somebody managed it, but yeah. But yeah, he has little random fairy rings all over the place. I don't remember the ants though, that's kind of weird. But Death Summoner's Tomb. I don't think there was a dungeon in here, but it was an odd little thing to have a tomb up here. A little fairy ring. There's more out here. When I first came out here, I want to say I slowly started heading north, and well, I guess it was between vesicles in here. Kind of bounced back and forth doing the quests. But yeah, as big as the zone is, artifacts. There's really not a whole lot for you to do here unless you were in a party. You could screw around with the quests from here, but even some of those start to get grouped, and no one I knew ever went in here. For a little sight thing, I'll go high and peek over, but I can't go near the walls. Damn trees would get out of the way. Okay. Not quite sure where I spawned. Place is a goddamn maze. Yeah. Okay, one time. Going to head over down to Vesicles Exchange, or just outside of it, and I'm gonna land right here, and we're gonna walk in because I want to see if that's literally a newbie area right in front of this thing. You really stunned me in the air. Oh shit, that's gonna stay aggro until I run it off. Okay. Such a sucker for roads. It's always interesting what you can see from them. Although the hidden things you can sometimes find by not following them can be just as good. Yeah, that's the whole spider dungeon thing. No, not gonna do it. There's a little fairy ring out here by itself. Whatever they use for the clouds, that it shifts to way crazily. That or my perspective is really that bad. And me swinging around like this, it does change, but I don't think it really does. Okay, time to cut through. I'd be interested to find out if people like me are causing headaches on the network side because we are visiting random chunks that virtually nobody is around anymore. And what I mean is, we're visiting abandoned places pretty much. So I want to say a lot of these areas don't have to keep track of anything. Then again, it is so hard to bump into people sometimes in game that for all I know there's 3 other people here and I'm not sure how to check. Yeah, oh well, that was easy to find. Who all? There are at least 40 people on at the moment. And that's a lot of 55s. Only 50 Diplo, but that might be the max. Red Knight, Blacksmith. I want to say you can. Oh, actually, who? Thestra. Who all Thestra? I want to say if you played with the Who command, you could narrow down by zone. And you could manually Who the zones, and while it wouldn't be super accurate because somebody might have ported around before you got through them all, you could get a rough estimate on how many people were playing. Because it cuts off at 40, so. I'm sitting here complaining to my wife about how much more I have to do. And all she tells me is, you better get to work. Oh, left noir. Hooray. Left noir. I'm sure I'll hit an NPC that tells me how to actually say it. I want to say that's probably how most people figure out how to pronounce certain things. because the NPCs actually told you. This city, I was here maybe twice. And by here maybe twice, I looked through the city and I promptly left. I know that sounds mean, but you generally stayed out of cities. And I think I came here to use the exchange or something. Unfortunately, cities weren't really too much of a hub. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, call's a hub." No, call's some place you went to AFK. And even then, you were better off AFKing at an actual productive place. Huh. I think there's currents popping up. Like an outpost. Generally, at an outpost, you would AFK next to all the quests, next to the rift, and something was here. Makes me wonder if it was taken out. And generally, they started putting banks and exchanges in those particular places. So, being AFK in a city, there was no point. Why bother? And I can't actually Guardians of the Shard, that's clicky. I can't remember needing to be in a city. And now somebody's gonna point out, oh, this quest to go do this is over there. Random bullshit quest is not a good example. Because, I guess they had their own little starting thing here. By starting thing, I'm guessing you could start from level 1 from here and work your way out. And that's why it's like really weird level wise outside some of these places. This is 22. This way is 17, but this is 10. 14. Because on the way out of here you had to have areas to hit. But yeah, you didn't really sit out. Holy crap. This is sort of what I'm talking about. Ah, shit, I forgot. I was gonna try and put on a UI to be able to open the market. The custom UIs are able to use the hooks to pop up windows that are customized instead of the windows that were simply removed in the default client. But this was kind of annoying. You had to go to specific areas, specific NPCs in general, to get your skills, and then they started doing this. Because people didn't like the fact that they had to travel, it took too long, they were leaving parties. They then shit out a metric fuck ton of NPCs that did everything in every single area, and it killed
something for you to do.
the reason to have
May sunlight.
people go back to certain zones and areas. This is why I'm saying you don't go back to cities. You go to an outpost next to wherever the hell you're leveling, because in general, have all of these things just sitting in a row somewhere. I got a global exchange kind of derping next to the banker. Okay. It's an MMO on ice skates. Ursagor. MMO on ice skates. Nobody's computer knows exactly how to ice skate. Is a very, very good description because your computer will lose its fucking mind playing this game sometimes and crash. Kind of running through the little newbie area for the city, so it's gonna take me a while to hit up here. Kind of reminds me of Kyle Braille or whatever the name is pronounced. Oh, that NPC is basically a giant fuck you. I'm greatly surprised by
Are you willing to help?
back in the day they never had all this. They've literally upped the amount of crap that they have.
Voltunio is
Um,
eternal.
I'm actually really surprised that nothing has attacked me. As a dark elf, I shouldn't really be able to access a lot of places. But then again, I'm not sure if I fixed my faction. And this is pretty much how the city will look like. This is the main city. And it's got all these terraces and all these really hard to navigate buildings. And it just sucks so badly to go into all these buildings. That I'm going to reach a point where I just say fuck it and ta-da! I hope you enjoyed me running through a city and or run away as fast as I can.
Exactly what importance do you possess?
My importance is I'm gonna be the one of the few people that can remember your funky ass. Okay, I'm through being nice with the different levels of bullshit. Glorion. Yeah, I have like very, very low excitement for this city. opium because I've been here before and I wasn't particularly impressed. And it's just an annoying city. So I'm sure there's somebody out there going, "Oh my god, high elves for life," or whatever. This place was awesome. Came back all the time and I walked through the city RPing and good for you. I don't give a shit because retarded. That guy's vaguely clipping through.
Elven craftwork.
Ugh. Fortunately, I think I'm gonna end up with like a goddamn 8-hour stream today. Five days. And sorry, but I keep thinking about this. If I'm only getting through literally one strip a day, that's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have these two, even though they're small, but it. Fuck me. Wherever I finish today, tomorrow, unless I run through the craziest amount of zones, tomorrow I'm literally going to check out all these housing areas. This one, this one, this one. I will fly or run around through here. I will check out. Did I do Lost Shores already? I don't think I did. I'll check out there. I'll check out these two islands. Check out that island, this looks like a housing area, and this and this. Then I'll do the one up. Do this, and these little tiny islands, because the more I look at this map, the more I am starting to stress out. 5 days is not enough time. Not on this particular land. I think I'm falling behind. Panthers, cheetahs? I guess it's a leopard. Leopard changes its spots. Okay, yeah. Cougars. It would help if I just looked at the name. But yeah, strangely, they did this game all weird. They made it so fast to level, and then they added in faction things, and factions were like, what the fuck? It is sort of like, but not quite like EverQuest, Final Fantasy XIV. It's fairly easy to level, but it gets grindy at the very end, but for only a couple things. I mean, every single place doesn't have its own little separate grindy faction. You're grinding on one thing and that's it, and you're not, oh, I need to go grind over here for this thing, I need to go grind over here for that thing. No, you're grinding these one items, and they're used all over. And this place, you got black coins by actually not leveling. You killed names and you got plaque coins, but they had to be colored and I wouldn't say there was an exploit, but there was a way to game the system so that you were getting plaque coins off of easy to kill names and plentiful to kill names. Because when you were on the high end, the stuff you had to kill to get plaque coins is a pain in the ass, and you couldn't get as many as fast as if you were low level and just farming low level names that dropped them. So you were kind of at a disadvantage by leveling. Huh. But yeah, I remember low level people that are like, oh, I got this, I got that, and it's like, oh, shit. Be honest. Let us go in. And pick. What? He was having a party in here. Let me out. On a good note, this place isn't eating my memory. Well, it is slightly, but it's not really fucking it. Like, hi, how you doing? That's kind of creepy. It's not killing it like into Circle of the 10. Is that like after a dude died, his spirit was just like so damn strong, and he's like, yo, what's up? Fucking bronze me in gold and drill a little gem in here, and we're good to go. Cremate me and pour the remains into the skull. And then I'll just kind of float here. Yeah. I forget if this game had books that you could collect. Probably not. Getting flashbacks of EverQuest 2. In that game, oh god, I would collect like a mofo. But then they changed that game so that, yeah, basically get all the books and texts and language quests off of NPCs now. Or every single thing was off of a random book hidden someplace in the world. You're like, oh, click it, and you click it. You begin learning it. Now, no. Highborn Ellison. The fact that he is all capitals and all that. What happens when I right click? Okay, it doesn't try and attack. Make sure I'm facing away. That looks kind of like a raid target. He should not have a thing like that across his name. Makes one wonder. He needed to attack him for some. And these dudes are all chilling. Okay, I'm not sure if you notice or I'm just reading into it. These are the huge statues that are broken all around in the hills. That long ass staff, the hand reaching out as if casting. Well, it actually is casting. Got his little hood on. You can actually see features. Yeah. And these are probably the broken hands that are just all chilling out in places. Where the finger had fallen off and all that. Now, I could be wrong. I do like the stained glass. That's nice. I want to take a picture of that for outside. One day I'll be like, dude, I want a stained glass window. It has to look like this. And I will show him a screenshot. I'll be like, oh, okay, $5,000. And I'll be like, oh, thank you. Seriously, where's that stained glass? Okay. All the way forward. F10 to remove that. Going to hit the minus key. Minus key. Zoom in a little bit more. Minus key. F10 it back. Ah. I take screenshots of the dumbest things. Somebody's gonna be looking at this going, seriously? Same? Yeah, sure. However, I don't think all of them are. This I could have swore one of these was like looking oval, but that might have just been bad perspective. Okay, let's see. This appears to be the crafting area where all the newbies came. That's a
Idle
quest.
hands must be put to use.
Idle hand. Chopped off. Outfitting instructor.
May
This
the eternal rose bless you.
guy is like step away from attacking me. Color. These guys are like no fucks given. I don't want to go into obbies. However, counterclockwise. I will show them. I have to. See, from the inside, that actually looks way different. Oh, I wish I could fly in here. This would be a wild wallpaper to have. Totally gonna get the message. Oh, so did you wallpaper your walls and that stuff? Like, no. I wasn't able to get a shot without all the benches and shit in the way. Okay. No. I just want to point out that this place is a death trap. Has a smelter in an enclosed area like this without. This is a chimney or something. Where are the fumes going? That's one high motherfucker. Same thing for the forge. Do not want to be in here. There is no ventilation. And OSHA investigation waiting to happen. I wonder if anybody ever brought that to their attention back in the beta. Be like, hey, you put these things inside the house. If you're going for partial realism here in a fantasy setting, unless you literally are going to have like fantasy smoke coming out of the things, that's gonna kill somebody. I've gone through everything. Oh, I swore I saw somebody. He's playing tricks on me. Tricks, I say. Neat little aqueduct. Somebody's already realized what I'm doing here. So these aren't symmetrical. That is actually messing with my OCD-ness. These little rounded hole things, that's dumb. Just dumb. Is this one actually? Fuck. Don't ask what I just did. Oh, I'm up. I'm up! I'm alive, let's fight! Up, 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 up. Like that. I want to say that's the most straight one there. One day, I live in an A-frame house. Some lucky glass dude. Palace of Queen something something. I was here already. I think. Yeah. Lucky dude is going to make this. And then the next week, there will be a very, very small earthquake that is going to crack the shit out of it. And I will just be like, welp, emo time. Where are these guys? Votaries, silver, crescent leadway. Hi. What? No. Not smart. But whee! Flash. There's a hand right there. Fuck me. Whoa. Okay, the butt clench was real. That rock lady has some pretty damn big boobs, especially since she's kind of like leaning back. I don't mind. This is a different one. Boom, 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 boom. This is actually one of the better pictures. This that I've gotten. Boom. Except it has the bamboo or whatever craziness is going on with that. Okay. Doesn't help much. But yo, is this possible? Are you serious? Magic pillar, what are you? Is elf check. Crazy sword. Can I get that sword? There is some kind of. God damn it! Just. Or not. That's just bad AA. Although I think it's disabled in this game. Could be wrong. I haven't even looked through this whole area. I'm just like sitting here screwing with not having that on for one. I've just been sitting here screwing with the windows, and I'm probably done with this area, to be honest. because I'm never honest. I thought I was done with the queen, or did the queen, along with everybody else. But I'm getting kind of paranoid that I didn't go in this place. Where the hell is the opening? Is there a door somewhere? Am I just like retarded? I'm retarded. Sorry. Guild Registrar. Princess Kadi. That way in a minute. Chancellor, Chamberlain. Court of the Eternal Rose. Dude, you have the most emo looking hair ever. Okay. Yeah. We are in the court. Exalted. Anendil. Petitioner im Ladras. Exalted Molarelli. Queen and King.
Exactly what importance do you possess?
Speak and be heard, knockout.
The Vanguard watch the roads.
Queen Dale looks at you with a thrilling intensity.
Beware the verdant lurkers.
Prince Green, just a Prince Green. Why not? And their names make me wonder if you can kill them. 70! Ooh, that's actually... Ooh, they both are. The way their names are, I wonder if that's just because they're a particular level. Left. Prince Ranak. Princess Saban. They all have their own little guards. I want to look up if you could actually raid a city. I'm going to say yes, but I am more than suspicious of the fact that you will get a crazy faction hit or need crazy faction to
We
actually
live
hit
in
them.
interesting times, friend.
Whoa! Yeah. Shut up. There's somebody saying something now. But let me take my pictures. The game will be going down. I wonder if you could actually export these files or these textures to get the originals. You totally get a bookshelf like that. The elegant veil. You. Be right back 1 second. There we go. You begin to forget your worries and concerns from outside of the city of Ray. Okay. Love Duval's. Pop-ups. Hero of the Orc Wars. So that is Legolas. These dudes are retarded. In some ways, some of the races just look, they have weird attitude. The exit, if it is, I'm out of here. Okay, that's the exit. And I do believe that should be... God damn it. Area. Keep bumping into 3 branches. Oh! Okay, yeah, city diplomacy buff. Somebody has turned on the diplomacy buff in this city. That means there is a diplomat somewhere in the city that is clicking away at stuff. And this is actual little path. Followers, Lorian. Whee! Feels like I have a speed buff on. Plus 5% healing. Very energy regen. Plus 3% every second. Huh. And was the back way in, I believe. And up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and just kept climbing. But yes. This is all of this place. And should actually recognize where we are from when we were over here. And I said, oh, I don't want to chunk in here yet. That's going this way. Check. I bet that's not looking good when I spin it around so fast. Okay. And let's chunk. Some freaky ass looking trees with lots of berries. Looks of it. Okay. All this, and now all this, and all of this. So, we can head to here or here. Let's go to the Worship of the Sleeping Moon because There's actually a real good reason. 28 to 40, where what this place is rated at. Believe it or not, Worship of the Sleeping Moon is kind of weird, and that from what I remember back in the day, people actually complained about the factional requirements to do the zone. It, from what I understood of how the armor quest there worked, it was very much CIS armor, in that you needed drops, you needed the actual armor also, you needed to do the quest, but you also had factional requirements. And it was a lot of grinding. And everything I think gave you like 1 point at the time. They might have upped it, but even upping it, you still had to deal with the drops, the factional requirements, and you honestly outleveled the area very fast. Oh, I don't think I was up here. Even back in the day, I had issues. That's bus.
You may be of use.
Did it really attack me? There was an into the something something. Go in here. I probably don't need to go in here, but whatever. But I'll ramble on about the Worship of the Sleeping Moon. That place, and you click that and that's it. Wow, shortest zone ever. I went there a couple times with a couple different people, but it was too hard to get people that wanted to stay. For one, you were dealing with drops. For two, you were dealing with a zone that not many people stayed in very long. You were better off going to other places. Just leveling. If I remember right, I could be wrong. Best part of that the wardship was the armor, but you could get other armor in other places just off of drops. Go farm named, and kind of wanted the named because you just fight your way through a dungeon to get to one named, gets dropped, fight your way off into a different side of the dungeon, get another drop, and you were doing a quest, so you got the quest item too from it. And Worship of the Sleeping Moon, not so much. You really wanted the armor that you could make, and there really wasn't any other reason to be there. Plus, by the time people got there, they just wanted to get to the end game and to the rating, and they didn't want to pause at this place that slowly started getting less and less XP. While somebody was trying to do their armor quest. It was just, there's no reason to do it. Ruins of all Unil. I was here. You generally came here because of this place. was 20 to 40. You had a lot of random bullshit there. As you got higher, you ended up coming down here for some of the quests. You also ended up coming, I think, right here. This had some stuff that was weird. For some reason, I want to say leashes or collars or something. I don't know why I'm thinking that when I look at this area. It might have been like ghosts or charming. But I actually ran around, I think, this area, this area, this area. And up here might have had something to do with the unicorn quest. But, kind of leisurely. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. I don't think you guys can see. I'm not paying attention and I just overflew this area. I don't know if it's because I'm high enough, but I could have been dropped in there without realizing it. I don't pay attention. But, give me a road. Give me a road. Where's a road? Usually easier with a road. Where am I? That road goes maybe here? You don't have a road. I am greatly weirded out by no road being here. I don't think it's on that side. Normally everything's connected, so the fact that there isn't something that kind of leads you over here makes me wonder what's going on. Okay, we'll end up over here anyways. I'm sure we'll bump into the road that leads there. And I'll backtrack slightly. It might be way down here. That curves back around that way. Yeah, there was road direction. Okay, we're gonna. Well, might have been direction though. Ward stones or something. I know it's mildly petty that I want to figure out how I got here on the road, but I just remember being able to pretty much go anywhere on the road. Whoa, okay. Fallen Lyceum dead ahead. Wow. I guess you literally. The creepy group. Kinda did like a, oh! Road starts here. convenience's sake, I will be crossing. This place I actually soloed quite a bit. Things are 3 dots, but as long as you're not being attacked by multiples, that's a 4 dot with a bunch of 3s. As long as you do not go and play with those, that's not too bad. And we will save right here. Take the road in. This place is kind of funny. I actually bumped into the ranger from EverQuest. When I was playing this area. I want to say they said something because their name was not the same. Because my name is Silver Snow, and that's what it was in EverQuest 2. And they were like, "Oh my God, it's so and so," and I'm like, "Oh snap!" And then they ended up quitting, and friends list. I think they're in there someplace, but I don't know what the name was. Yeah, I don't know. But this place had an armor quest. It was a pain in the ass. I've yet to meet anybody with the actual items. Hey, look. Creepy. Dude has his own little torch. This place more than likely has a global exchange someplace. And the bank. I remember it being a pain to find what the hell you were looking for, because everything looks the same to me in these cities. Okay, let's start going into everything. And there were tons of quests to pick up here. And they pretty much went all over the area. Go to the north, go to the south, go to the southeast a little bit. And while that looks like a lot, it's not a whole lot because it's mostly just swampy things and you're running around killing everything. But like the ruins and I think here, this had like a dungeon, and it was multi-level. I actually have gone in there. But it takes a long time to actually go through the area.
You may be of use.
It'll be actually pretty interesting to see the area still, because I've noticed a trend of things that are big in my mind not be very big anymore, and they are kind of small. And then I go into like mine tunnels and having huge issues with trying to find my way around because it's so big. In the ruins of old to the south, there is a mechanic in game, or was in game, where you could learn skills from NPCs. And depending on your class, you went to go learn a skill from the NPC. I just got handed some Dr. Pepper. It's like, I don't drink Dr. Pepper. That must be some other person. And I get the finger. Whoa, okay, yeah. That wasn't too awesome. Nice. Some dungeons actually used to be like this, where you literally needed to use your torch. And then they actually lit them all up.
You take only knowledge when you leave this plane.
Okay. Show me your wares.
The rose blooms forever.
Now, either this person is dead or sleeping, and that's why it's called the Worship of the Sleeping Moon, because the moon is sleeping, or whatever. Or it's some giant play on words. I've honestly forgotten, and I won't pretend that I know exactly why certain things are called certain things. I have forgotten. But what I have in my memory is remembrance of heading off into certain directions. So we will head a little bit north and we will go check it out. I remember killing those little things for quite a while too. There might have been a quest out here for them, but blood howlers. I remember these.